Hi, I'm Henry here in sunny Marlow with DriveElectric, and today I'm going to be talking to you around the new Volkswagen ID.3. ID.3 meaning it is the third generation of Volkswagen vehicles, the first being the Beetle and then the Golf, and now we have Volkswagen's all-new range of pure electric cars, the ID range. Of that, this is the first edition ID.3 Pro Performance with the 62 kilowatt hour battery, which means that you'll get 58 kilowatt hours of usable battery, attributing to 215 miles of real-world range. If you come with me now, I'm going to take you around the outside of the car and show you a little bit of the spec. Now, one of the very first things that you notice on this first edition ID.3 are the 19-inch alloy wheels, which really set it apart from the competitors in the market, as not many electric cars these days have alloy wheels. On the front, you have the LED headlights that shine that much brighter than a halogen, lighting your way a lot more effectively at night. You've also got the side lighting strip across the middle. These sensors do more than just help you park. They'll actually gauge the distance between the driver in front and your own vehicle whilst driving for the adaptive cruise control, making it a lot easier to drive on motorways and dual carriageways at those higher speeds where everyone's constantly accelerating and decelerating. If you follow me around the back, I'll show you the rest of the car. You have the charging flap located in the normal position where you would have your fuel flap. And if you pop it open with a push, you have the Type 2 charger there, which is great for charging up at home and at those slightly slower speeds. Underneath, you have the extra plug for your CCS, and that will allow you to charge up to 100 kilowatts in just 30 minutes to charge your battery 80% if you find one at a local charging station. If we move on to the interior of the vehicle now, on the door handle here, you'll notice there's a small notch which indicates keyless entry. So gone are the days of having to rummage through your pockets for your key fob whilst you have hands full of shopping. You now simply apply a little bit of pressure to the door handle whilst you have the keys on your person, and the car will lock and unlock itself accordingly. So on the first edition, you have this rather vibrant white and orange interior, but standard grey upholstery and dashboard is available as well on the Style, the Life and the Business. You also have the iconic play and pause buttons on the steel pedals down there. And I'll show you around the rest of the spec on the inside. So now that we're inside, you'll notice that it's actually quite a spacious interior. After all, this vehicle is aimed at the market to be the German brand's first premium family-size vehicle that's also affordable. You have plenty of legroom in both the front and the back. The gears are no longer located in the middle of the vehicle here. Instead, they're up just above the steering column, just as they are on the BMW i3. So to change between gears, you simply give that a little twist. So as they're in the center console, you have plenty of room here for extra storage compartments, as well as an armrest for both the driver and the front passenger. On the steering wheel, you'll notice you have the normal mounted controls of a multifunction steering wheel, cruise control on the left, and your Bluetooth and media on the right, along with full voice commands as well. In the middle, you have SatNav, which comes in handy for finding charging points when you're out and about, as well as Bluetooth and your media control for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and heated seats, which are great for those cold winter mornings. Heating your bum instead of the entire cockpit of the car is a lot more efficient on the battery and will help you squeeze every last mile of range out of the vehicle. If you follow me now, I'll show you around the rest of the vehicle, as it has quite a few interesting features. Moving on to the back seats of the car, there's plenty of room. As you can see, plenty of leg room. You also have charging points down here for USBs, electric windows, tints on the back glass, and also a very handy armrest in the middle, complete with cup holders. Moving on to the rear of the vehicle, I think you'll agree that the rear end is really quite nicely styled, just like that of the Golf. These lights are actually customizable on the first edition. From the center console, you can change the way that the lights appear and also the way that your indicators blink. The boot itself is quite spacious, making it practical as a family vehicle as well. And you've got a parking camera on the back for getting into those tight spaces. So let's go for a quick drive. So here we have the different modes that the car has available to it for driving styles. You have Sport mode, which will make the throttle really responsive and increase the acceleration rate of the car. You have Eco mode, which will dampen down the throttle and improve the regenerative braking so that you can squeeze every last mile out of the battery. And you also have Comfort, which is somewhere in between. Last but not least is individual, which will record and store all of your own personal preferences when it comes to the driving capabilities of the car, making it a really personal experience. And off we go. Driving the Volkswagen ID.3 is a real pleasure. For those of you who enjoy a little bit of power, it will do 0 to 60 in just over 7 seconds. And it has a small turning circle as well, which makes it very handy for navigating those tight public car parks. From the centre here, you obviously have your sat-nav, but you can also amend the interior ambient lighting to fit your mood. The suspension itself is also firm yet comfortable, making it all round a really nice family car. Combined with plenty of space and practicality from the range, I think I'd recommend this car to almost anyone. So there you have it, Volkswagen's all-new electric car, the ID.3 first edition, now available from DriveElectric. Please do give our sales team a call. The number is 01628 899 727. And thanks for watching.